Battle control initialized.
Hey people, it's hard right here. I just took my break after going through my work for 5 hours. I'm here trying to have a chill session, but it's most definitely not because this has been so far the longest game we have for combined arms. It's a match between GreyArmour and Cecile versus Uwu Agent and Thunder. Two of which most definitely people haven't heard of before. So we have them here at the top right. We have Uwu Agent and Thunder. Thunder playing as Talon. Maybe he'll be pumping out the Titans later. And Uwu Agent for Germany. So brief background about on them. If I'm not wrong, they're the group of people who came from Mental Omega. They play the classic settings where you actually don't have to place troops. I'm not sure what's this about. Yeah, so like you don't have to place troops in order to get vision. Where like you have, say your allies, you just pump out rangers and then have it go around the entire map, and you have the entire map worth vision right there. So again, if I'm not wrong, if they're the same people, yeah. So right now they're trying to fit into the combined arms gameplay. Is actually good. Like it's always nice to have a lot of players play CA. And on the bottom left we have GreyArmor playing as Psychor. I believe he random. No, he selected Psychor for himself. And Cecil, also a fresh new blood in the CA community. So Cecil's been playing France for the entire time, as far as I remember playing team games with him. Um, so again, this is the longest game in CA. It says they're 1 hour 40 minutes. I think the 40 minutes there is just like the overall time of the game, right? Or like how long it was spent. But the reason why it's like 40 minutes instead of like 20 or something is because of the lag. That's what I think, but we shall see. Let's speed it up because we have we may have a lot of time to cover here, a lot of things. So, like majority, I'll be just talking over, and then try to do 2x or maybe max speed. It depends. So far, let's see. The options is pretty standard. Nothing different here. I don't see anything different here. So they are playing on the regular combined arms settings. So the question would be, how in the world did they get to that point where it like take them more than 1 hour, more than 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes to finish? 40-minute game as a like a team game should be okay. If there's like if it's just like 3v3 or 4v4 something like that, I kind of understand. But 2v2 regular rules, that's just hilarious to me. So we see some vehicle action right here, rangers and approaching the infantry as well as the scout tanks, but they die right away. Good micro there from Agent. I just call him Agent because Uwu Agent. That's a lot of syllables. Uwu, that's two, and then Agent, that's another two. They're like four. He's been scouted, so there's a play here by Thunder, providing information onto their base. And now Agent is taking all of the oil right here, and then they see there's a lot of troops right here. Agent will be pulling in. No, his positioning, going back to the main base, and we have Thunder here going to the left. GreyArmor proceeds to secure this one single oil right here to his name. He does not want to give this up. Places worth 41k, 4100 worth of infantry right there. There's nothing that's gonna stop that defense until the main tanks, the battle tanks from Thunder comes in, taking front and killing off all the infantry while soaking damage for his own army. But we shall see when that happens, maybe in a few minutes from now. So we have here GreyArmor already expanding here to his first expansion, making a couple of Tesla coils, and now he's making an airfield. So Soviet doesn't have paired bombs until they make an airfield. So in a team game, it's always good to have airfield as Soviet. Like even if you don't, even if you don't make air, right? Even if you don't make aircrafts, like you're not gonna micro any aircraft in the game. Just make an airfield. So you have an option to use pair bombs. So we have here Agent going in to his first expansion. Actually, he went for a double MCV. So since he has the second MCV right there, he just deployed here and then have another war factory ready. And we do see Thunder here teching up in the first base. Right now we see GreyArmor with the classic Hind from him. A lot of infantry from GreyArmor too. What is this queue? What is this direction? I don't understand what's going on. We see the JGT trying to harass the tanks, but you know, it's like you're just knocking on the door for the tanks there. Nothing much, nothing to worry. And there's the one shot from the rocket soldier bringing down the JGT. So we have here Agent coming in. Actually, I think I should change the settings. F11 and F12. I think that's okay. Right, so Agent right here, cleaning house, destroying all of the infantry right here, melting down with the use of prisms. And then we actually have a longbow from Cecile. Cecile is trying to look for the prism tank, but it goes down, unfortunately, by the anti-air presence from Agent's rocket soldiers. So we actually going to have a first combat here, supposedly. Thunder with a 20k, almost 20k. He actually has a Chinook. That's for vision. I think you're better off using Orcas for that one instead. However, GreyArmor is now notified that there's some troops right here. Good Harrier micro there from Cecile, I'd have to presume. Right now, bad shot from the V2s. Bad placement of the vehicles. You need to place the vehicles first before doing it like this. So it goes without saying that most definitely GreyArmor will be losing out this engagement, the first engagement of the game, and he pretty much lost a lot of stuff there. So we only had like Thunder lost around 10k, no, like 1k or so, whereas GreyArmor lost the entire battalion right there, 18k if I'm not wrong. So few things about it is because the vehicles were not in front. Excuse me. The vehicles were not in front, and then he just pushed in so that the infantry pretty much died without a problem. Right now, Thunder is now free to destroy this oil derrick. Again, if you don't destroy the oil derrick, it always provides 100 cash per 15 seconds or 400 per minute. So you need to destroy it if you do not plan to capture it. We see here Hinds moving in by GreyArmor. They do see them. Well, even with the oil only, there's a vision from that. So GreyArmor should be careful and then snipe Commando with the use of Hind. Oh, the AoE damage. So the two Hinds go down. GreyArmor has, holy crap, he has 5 V2s. Oh, that's a lot of V2s, young man. So he opted out making brutes for the damage soak. Oh, here comes the Mutabomb. Is it going to hit? I think it's going to hit. Like around 5 or 6. There's only 4. Not bad. I'd say not bad. There's a lot of V2s here from Grey. But we'll be checking here for a short while. Thunder Agent is not doing much. And we see Cecile trying to micro. Is it gonna be a dogfight? That Harry is dead. Going back here. Something's going on. Okay, not much. It's just UAV providing vision to the top right team. And we have here another engagement between GreyArmor and Thunder. GreyArmor putting forward the V2s. That, I don't think that's a good idea. You always put your vehicles in front. So he lost 2 V2s right there, probably the third. He lost a couple, but anyway, there's a mine right here. if you place a mine somewhere like this, you're pretty much saying, okay, I cannot go here, and my enemies cannot go here too. So you have to be careful in moments like this where like you're planning, okay, I'll just place some mines right here. Maybe I'll just go over or around rather. And that's one peacekeeper down. A bombing run. Chaos bombs. Chaos bombs by Grey. And there's a chaos drone here prepared. I don't think there's anything for him there. Bad, not the best, I guess. Not the best bombing right there. And he has a chaos drone from the back. Don't engage. No. Okay, so you pretty much block this entire path here with that, which is okay, I guess. So we see some engagement here from Grey. Grey has used the IC onto his BTRs. He doesn't have any tanks. He only has VTRs and V2s. So right now, GreyArmor is dealing a lot of damage. Well, not yet. Good damage right there to the infantry. However, the MLRS is also doing some classy cleanup work right there. You have to pull him back. Let them kite. If anything, yeah, Agent should come back and try to help stabilize the situation right here. GreyArmor would have dealt more damage if he went above instead of going through here. Because you know, you had the spy satellite from your ally Cecile earlier. Like, you had the entire map's vision, right? You saw some troops right here, but there's no defenses. You would have dealt more damage if you have went here and above instead of trying to engage and fight. So, like, you had a chaos drone right there already. You blocked off that path right there. So the only path the troops could go is through here. And like it could destroy these and then the MCV and then go back through here. You know, it's another option for you that could have went differently. Still here in the no man's land, nothing's going on. Pretty much like the World War I trench warfare. Few changes between the armies, nothing much. Unfortunately, that Harrier right there will go down. So we go back here. GreyArmor is pushing in with a push with his MCV. I do not think he has a second MCV. That is his only MCV. Yes, it is. So we have Agent there with 3 MCVs. A force shield that's been forced onto the MCV of Thunder. We do hear another disc coming up. So Grey actually has a 2x army value. Are there gonna be anything different here? Well, you could really run him over. Cecile here is just playing defensively. Cecile got outproduced, and here comes the call in from Thunder, asking assistance from Black Widows. GreyArmor is now pushing in, but they're just doing a tango. Going forward, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Nothing much is going on at the top, so let's go here in the bottom right. So we actually see Tanya trying to push in, dealing some damage, but she's being clouded by the grab generator, and she dies from the Prism Cannon, unfortunately. And here comes the temporal incursion, asking assistance from a nearby future, providing 5 vehicles onto the fight. But I do think Agent is winning that fight. So going back here in the top, GreyArmor still has more value than Thunder. Commando is not the best against light armor. So if you're up against the brutes, if you're up against Yuris, be careful of brutes because your commando will waste shots on it. Same thing with Tanya. So pretty much it's a brutal business right now. Brutes are just rolling in. They're getting destroyed by the railguns from the Titans, but unfortunately with the sheer mass amount of brutes, it's just too much for them. So GreyArmor pretty much secured this place right here. And we're going back here to no man's land, and we see that Cecile has lost this front. How much money does Cecile have? Cecile has less than 1k. So GreyArmor has 7k, 8k. He is floating 8k, he needs to make another production. So if anything, Agent should come back and try to help stabilize the situation at the top. However, we shall see what's gonna be the thing that's gonna happen here. GreyArmor is pushing. He has to be very careful because prism cannons are just kiting out all of the infantry. That's a lot of commissars. You don't need this many commissars. And there's, oh crap! So there's a formerly mind-controlled MLRS that came back. They are now enjoying the limited time this IC could have provided to the MLRS, and I believe because of that they stabilized their situation. Some of the stuff right here had to focus on that IC MLRS. Pretty good. Good thing that have happened to them. I hear some brutes slapping something. I think it was this one. And right now, Agent is now stabilizing the bottom right, bottom right part of the game of the map. And we do hear a Tanya coming up. Tanya. Let's see. Where's Tanya? I think it's here. Yeah, I think it is. Cecile has Tanya. And we see a spy satellite for the top right team. Right now, Agent is moving forward with their troops, pushing forward because, I mean, you have the entire map as your vision, right? You don't have to be very careful because you know where they are. So you just force in, perhaps this undeploy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Undeploy, go forward right here. Place in an FOB for the operating base. Let's look at the economy. No more money for Thunder. That's because he got destroyed here. He lost control. So pretty much how the team work right now, Cecile has to play defensively as well as Thunder for their side. So GreyArmor, both GreyArmor and Agent has the choice either going back to help stabilize the situation or push in. So again, sword, shield, sword, shield. If you try to double team here, you'll be able to help out, right? And you just heard the spy satellite come in like a few seconds ago. So you have 3 minutes worth of like walking time, travel time, going from point A to point B, trying to double team this one, pincer attack, and then bring back balance to your side. If you think about it, here it has 44k, whereas Cecile only has 20k. GreyArmor has 20k. So you can double team. Both of you will have equal amount of army. But a downside to that is if Thunder has game sense, like they saw GreyArmor is like right here double teaming Agent. He has the go signal to go attack. But he also has to gamble if there's any defenses or not. But you have to get that, you know, because you're out of position. Time investment in CA is very evident. Like travel from here to here. So if you see the armies like right here already, some of your troops has to pressure here. Because if you don't, you will definitely lose because you had the opportunity because there's no more troops here, right? Something like that. So let's see what happens. And there goes the disc, another disc coming in. So GreyArmor decides to push in. And if you're on the side of GreyArmor or the bottom left team, you see this gap generator here. That should be the sign for you. That should be the sign that there's something there. Especially when the Agent is Germany. He's not. They're not France. Whereas France, you can just have an engineer and just place it there, deploy, and have entrenchment, prop up the defense, right? So here, it's basically an indication that there's troops right here. So if anything, GreyArmor should be alerted. Like, oh shit, my friend only has few troops. I don't think they are able to defend, so I should come back. But let's see what was happening here. What's gonna happen here? Agent is now prepared. They're now sieging with the use of prism cannons. A couple of peacemakers are prepared already. GreyArmor, you have to come back. You could try to trade. That's entirely valid. They're coming back here. So I believe the peacemakers are coming back trying to help in this. That's what's gonna happen. And we have prism cannons sieging from afar. With the help of the gap generator, it's gonna be hard for them to push in. However, Cecile only has less. No, you have to micro the prism cannon. Try to attack Tanya. You have a lot of infantry. Oh, she's gonna die because of the gap generator. She's shrouded and she goes down. And here comes the kill zone by Grey. Are you gonna go in? You have 1 minute to decide. He's positioning all of his troops, and there goes. I think there's a chrono shift. If there are, yeah, that's gonna happen. So because of that, he comes back again. Right here, Cecile is barely clinging on to life for dear life's sake. Cecile doesn't have money to make more troops. I see a new cannon. Oh, is this gonna be huge? Is it gonna be dropping? Oh, it's a successful drop. Although he's gonna lose out to the prism cannons and the IFVs, but it pretty much clears all of the enforcers right there. And here comes the fight above. We do see some Vulcans. If you don't destroy the Vulcans, you will lose all of your discs. Attack the Vulcans! No, not like this! Oh no, you lost all of your troops right there, Grey. The disc can still be destroyed by MLRS. Not like this. Oh no, you lost all of your troops. For some reason, Thunder was able to hold off. And now, the bottom left team is at the conundrum. And a great shot there by GreyArmour. Using the new cannon. And another shot. Boom! Right now, GreyArmour is now sustaining the bottom left with the use of new cannons. And we see a lightning storm right here. You could have used it somewhere like this. But this is also an okay choice, I'd say. Maybe if it was like targeted here. Because if it's targeted here, excuse me. If it's targeted here in the back, you could be able to destroy the only refinery Cecile has for the trees they have in the back, in the main base. But I think it was just focused on the radar. So, unfortunate. Ooh, the Peacemaker coming in to destroy the new cannon so that he can ensure the peace for them. And they made the peace! 2 of the new cannons go down! GreyArmour needs to come back. That's a lot of commissars for you, good friend. A lot of Peacemakers. They're not the best. They're not the best utility or the best use against vehicles, infantry. But that's okay. We see a Yuri come out, and the no man's land shifted from here to here. Right now, Cecile doesn't have much for them. Placing in, there's like a couple of gap generators here. Holy crap! And the prism cannons are just kiting infantry. If anything, you should stop making disc. Get Sukhois. Yeah, get Sukhois, destroy the prism cannons, and the tank destroyers. Cecile's gonna lose all of these tanks right there. So top side, there's not gonna be anything going on here. Good thing for Thunder being able to defend their base. So right now, the cat's out of the bag. And they know that GreyArmour is right there. GreyArmour, you have to be very careful because of the Peacemakers dropping on top of your new cannons. He was supposed to target this and this. You have one IC. You can push in somewhat. You have one IC. Just one IC is good enough. But like destroy this, then pull back or something. Exert some sort of pressure. Right now, how much money? How much money does Thunder have? Thunder has 7K. You need to make some good forces, good man. Make some force. Oh wait, he lost. I think he lost his productions. I think that's the thing. Yeah, he's not making. Where's the war factory? That's a very forward war factory. you need to play some you need to play some production structures here because in case somebody pushes in, yeah, like that one. So we're going here. Peacemakers on the spot. Oh no, they weren't set to guard stance. They died without dropping in the bombs. And we see prism cannons doing in the hard work they needed to destroy all of the infantry from both GreyArmour and Cecile's army. I would say even with the use of this kill zone right here, it's of no use. Not much. If anything, what GreyArmor could do here, yeah, they have radar. What the hell? Yeah, they have radar because of Yuri. Use that to your advantage. Have Yuri go forward a little bit and then just snipe from the far. So there's the power bombs, chaos bombs from GreyArmor. Sometimes I really don't understand the targeting system from these. It's really weird. So a play from Agent right here, destroying GreyArmor's technology. And I believe they're gonna be targeting this next, this, and then this. Okay, they're destroying the airfield first so that there's no more bombs. And the refinery so that he can destroy GreyArmor's economy. Right now, Cecile pushes in for some reason, I'm not sure. You know, with this many gap generators, you need to have a siege ability. So for Soviets, that's new cannon. Boom. Because okay, so gameplay lesson here, folks. If you have vision of the like okay, so here, right, you don't see it, you don't see anything, and as long as you had any sort of vision, like you see the gap generator here, like you did it before. So similar to this, you see that there's a refiner here. You don't need to force fire in the middle. Just set your nuke cannons to defense, like any artillery that's in range with this. Because gap generators are, they have defensive structure aggro. So as long as you've scouted it out, you don't need to force fire or blindly fire into the shroud. You can just set it to ground stance. So again, that's a gameplay lesson right there. I've learned that yeah, just like that. It saw that gap generator there before. I don't know. I think he did it manually, but it's what I tested back then in the testing map. I don't understand why this has been placed in the forward. Maybe a forward battle allied center or something. It's definitely weird. Not something you would do. So let's look at their side here. So if anything, excuse me. So if anything, what team, what bottom left team would do is have some sort of pressure here, because all of the stuff is right here. It's a stalemate, right? Like No Man's Land, World War I trench warfare. Like it's not gonna be apparent. Like it's gonna be like a tango. You're gonna be dancing 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back, something like that. It's gonna be the thing that's gonna be happening there for the next few minutes. So in order for you to have some sort of movement, entice this or make these troops pull back by attacking the main base somewhere else. Flanking maneuvers, ladies and gents. That's one thing you can do. We do see a couple of chrono tanks from Agent. You could use this. Wait, does it show? No, it doesn't show. That's really weird. It doesn't show what's the range of the chrono tank. Okay, like sometimes I would suggest like go around here. If you're able to destroy the eco, that would be great. Some plays here by Agent, but unfortunately he lost 2. He lost 1. Is it gonna be 2? Yeah, he lost 2. 2 chrono tanks, but managed to take down. Holy shit! I missed it. Like, oh my god, GreyArmor, you beast! You decrewed a lot of the stuff right there. I did not see it. My god, that was a waste. I should have been looking at here. Boom! Good shot by GreyArmor right there. If anything, Use the Peacemaker, destroy this. And all of them are going down. Tanya placing C4s. Like the thing she's meant to do. However, the Chrono Tanks on the bottom left are still making up the duty to destroy all the bases right here while skirting away from the pillboxes in the base. GreyArmor pushing in. He now carries all of the hope of Mother Russia, trying to divert or try to win out their fight. So if anything, do it opposite, like make some troops attack here or something. Great, you have 24k in the bank. Make use of it. Thunder, you have 7k. Make some troops from here or something, you know? You can still do something. People, oh my god, Grey, you have 24k. Make extra production. And this new cannon right here, boom! Oh my god, the destruction from the infantry right there, they just eviscerated. Gone from existence. We see the Orca trying to destroy this Vet 3 new cannons, and the new cannon will say, goodbye, I have served my country well. Peacemaker being used to destroy infantry. Again, folks, that is not the optimal use of the Peacemakers. Use Harriers if you're gonna target infantry. Do not... Well, you can use Peacemakers for infantry, but always expect it's gonna be deal less damage compared to Harriers. Harriers is more acceptable. So finally, GreyArmor thought to attack here. Are there gonna be any more troops from this? Well, you can stop chasing it now. You can't run. You can't outrun it. Bro, come back! Destroy these! No! Okay, good. That's a good thing we're target to. Or you could go for this and then this. You could help out your team that way too. And I am hearing prism cannons on the sides, and Cecile has managed to make another Conyard again. Let's see. Both of the... There's like two. What is going on? The Harvester here, I think, went back here because it's like, oh, there's no more gems here. I'm gonna come back here. Screw it. Okay, GreyArmor, you are now primed and positioned to siege the main base. We shall see. How will the top right team react to this? My name is GreyArmor, and I set my new cannons into attack position. And then I end my turn. That refinery right there is now destroyed. If anything, these guys should come back trying to defend. GreyArmor is really carrying the team right now. And then this tower, again, like this. This is what I've been trying to say. Like force a movement from the troops from here, go above, and then do a flanking maneuver, something like this. So again, provide mental stress to your enemies. You can do it. And a firestorm. Oh, it's a miss. And Cryostorm didn't really do much there, as sad to say. Oh, I see lightning storm. It's over here. Yeah, 21k. GreyArmor is gonna lose out this fight, and an IC is used on top of the new cannons. Oh, you have to micro. You have the atomic shells. One shot down. Commando is alive. You could have microed it and then destroyed here. And the Commando goes down from the Gatling BTRs. Right now, Cecile is pushing out bottom side because they need to have another area to pressure. These Peacemakers, they're dropping bombs on top of the medics, and none of them died, and the Peacemaker died. Oh no! Bottom side is not doing well. Another Peacemaker run, dropping on top of that run rocket soldier. It managed to destroy it, but it goes down. Unfortunately, that wasn't the best trade at that moment. Oh no, GreyArmor, you only have infantry here. You will okay, all of your troops will die from the Kiting Titans and the Prism Cannons. You can't do this, my man. Make your tanks, put them forward. Oh, the turnaround here with the use of the temporal incursion. They've called in the troops from the future. Hey, we need help right here. Provide assistance on this area right here, ASAP. Roger that. We are now commencing a chrono shift at this location. And the offensive by Cecile has been stopped prematurely. They weren't able to destroy all of the stuff right here. But aside from that, they do have another set of infantry and tanks coming in, trying to deal more damage, so that both sides are now being pressured. A lot of peacemakers are being made, it appears. They're dropping in again. Not a lot of damage against the infantry, but they do clean up the work against the infantry. Yeah, I believe that's the best infantry agent could ask for against the push bottom. So pretty much the bottom side here is now safe. Now we look back on top with this new no man's land right here. Boom! Is GreyArmor going to have any atomic shells? So both guys at the top right don't have money anymore, and GreyArmor is at 5k. He does not have IEC, does not have atomic shells ready. However, with the use of cryo launchers, he's gonna be he has to be careful. Agent has to be careful. Kite in, provide stacks. Oh, that's one down. Oh, the commando giving up his life to destroy that one new cannon by GreyArmor, and now GreyArmor's impetus has been stopped. And another bombing run with the use of. I just find it funny, like that one singular rocket destroyed that thing when it's very far. I just find it funny. Oh, it's going down again. 2 peacemakers been. How many peacemakers been made by Agent the entire game? How many? We do see have IC here, but let's see. There's been 16, 40k it's been sent. Has been spent on peacemakers, and they keep going down. GreyArmor is being teleported. This is what he said. It's like he's being annoyed. He's been annoyed like he just used an IC. I don't know what they're doing there. He's been using an IC and then they just keep getting thrown away. So that's one counterplay allies have against IC. And it does appear this team will win against top side. But Cecile here is steadily building up forces. Excuse me, to pressure out this. So peacemakers is a good choice against the enforcers. That's one of the options you could have. We see some drops there. Exo drops could be placed here in the back. Do some real good damage. So we see Cecile here pushing in. Agent has a couple of enforcers right there. So this side here is pretty much dead. Let's ignore that. Cecile, are you gonna use the peacemakers? What are they doing? For some reason they keep going in. Oh! Tanya's dead. Cecile could have saved Tanya there if peacemakers were used to destroy all of the enforcers right there. Unfortunately, that does call in some movement from the aircraft. I do think all of the stuff here will be gone with all these Harriers. Yeah, there's no anti-air left. What are you gonna do with these? Something's going on. That's not being efficient. Okay. Use Harriers if you wanna destroy buildings. Going back here to No Man's Land, to the new No Man's Land on top right. It appears that they have already cleaned house here on the top side, but for some reason they didn't destroy this. Atomic reactor. Maybe they believe like it's okay. We don't need to destroy it. Cecile again making forces. A lot of IFVs. I don't mind because they saw like there's a lot of Harriers. There's a lot of peacemakers in that team. So like a couple of IFVs, like 4 or something, that should be okay. and Cecile Cecile loses the MCV. Sad day. Again, don't use peacemakers. You like, let's say if you have your opponent, right? You have your opponent with the chrono tanks. You could use peacemakers for that. Yeah, like that would have been a better target. So we see a Warthog Avenger. Not much dealing damage because the targets are Tesla troopers. Like they're very heavy, high HP rather. They are attacking something right there. So right now they're destroying this power plant, this atomic reactor, but they left it alone. I'm not 100% sure why that's a thing. So this you could attack this one. What are you attacking? There's no more Tesla coil there. Yep. Should be able to put it in. Yep. Great play. Finally, Cecile is now using the peacemakers to destroy the chrono tanks. Now, if anything, Cecile needs to put in some pressure in the middle, force these guys away from this location. How many times? Oh my god, we're still halfway. I did not sign up for this shit. And it does say here in the recording, I'm like 41 minutes in. I still have my work to put in. Oh no. Oh no. Warthog's doing some damage. Tesla troopers going front, getting massacred by the railgun 10s. Unfortunately, that's all from GreyArmour for that. Cecile needs to go up, use the peacemakers, destroy the Titans. And that's 4 Titans down. Use the Harriers and destroy the cryo launchers, and prism cannons. Those are your high priority targets right there. Oh, we see the Zeus reporting. We see the Zeus coming online, pressuring on the top side. Now, what that means, it means both Cecile and GreyArmour now has the proper sieging sieging units that doesn't get countered by AA defenses. And unfortunately, the 2 Zeus Cecile has will be destroyed by the chrono tank. Let's speed things up a little bit. Let me catch my breath for a while. Woo! Okay. Oh. Did they know? Did they know? I don't think they know. Like the light. I don't think they know that there's like a lot of troops here. Like the reason for the lightning storm is not because of that. Like they're trying to genuinely destroy the stuff here. I think that's what's gonna happen. That's their mindset there. But there's a lot of troops right there by Cecile. They're now reacting. Now they now reacted. But if it was like in the middle, I believe the game would have been ended a little bit early. So not a lot of damage there in my opinion. 3k and still have some some base defenses or base buildings left there. Not really worth the use. So we see that's a weird spot for you to use that. But I digress. Let's go forward. So right now they're looking back, like, oh yeah, we forgot there's some troops right here. There's some buildings. Right now they're doing some cleanup work and it gets destroyed. Tomahawk launchers are online by Thunder and trying to destroy some of the stuff right here. Floating disc is shutting down the aircrafts. Oh crap! I did not expect the floating disc to be alive. But again, Cecile is still not moving. Okay, let's see for a while. Support powers. They do not have spy satellite. I think that's one of the reasons. But partially of this, I think one of the reasons why it stayed for too long, because gameplay wise, Cecile is not yet confident trying to push in. But you have aircraft, right? You have aircraft. Use aircraft to scout out information for you, and then do the appropriate movements. Good bomb there by GreyArmor, but unfortunately for GreyArmor, you should play defensively because you know both guys are on top of you at this moment. Wow! What a play! Oh my god! GreyArmor carrying the shit here. They have to mass load that thing. But unfortunately, GreyArmor lost all of this shit there. So here, Cecile is managed to go in, do some more damage. Good sir. What? Okay, that's really weird for me. Like, I did not see anything there, but I don't think there was any troops right there that warranted the auto attack right there. Maybe it's just third sense or some shit. Cecile right now on the bottom right, pushing in. You're like, okay, GreyArmor is useless right now. I need to do this for myself. And we are 50%. We are still 50% away from finishing the whole game. Oh my god. Cecile, destroy! No! No! Ah! Okay. Oh. 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 Oh, yo. Oh god. And blinding light! Everyone's blinded! Oh, Tanya's dead! Make use of the IFVs! Destroy all of the chrono miners right here! Destroy the miners! We do see some sieging gameplay there with the tomahawk launchers. However, Agent doesn't have any form of AA capability right here. Except from the chrono tanks. Chrono tanks do not have a better... They don't have good AA capability because they don't have splash damage. Like, every time they attack the aircraft, they only deal to that aircraft, right? So be careful when using them. I think MLRA is at the same situation too. So tomahawk launchers, the sad thing about tomahawk launchers, it gets countered by AA. However, Thunder is playing Talon so that they have the option to make Juggernauts. And Juggernauts can just attack from afar. That's the one thing that they can do. And again, is not the... Why is it still there? No! So right here, Cecile is coming back. And they're gonna... No! No! Not like this! Oh god. Another play by I don't think that's the best use of it, but I think they could stay, like, they're doing their best, right? Delaying the time here. I think that's what he's doing right now. And Cecile is now pushing in. Destroy the refinery, destroy the refinery. Okay. So if there's any place that anyone could... Oh! The truck is loaded! Is he able to do it successfully? Ah! A lot of troops there are dead. However, they are now being sieged by Agent. Okay. What... What's that? That was his tech... Why would you place a tech center there? Place it here, you have an MCV. And I do think Agent's gonna just take this. Like 2x value. Where's your Peacemaker? Peacemaker, come in! Make peace in the making! Tanya is dead, eviscerated by the beam of light with the use of the cannon. Right now, it's just back and forth between the two right here. And GreyArmor is trying to do some work with the Mutabomb. However, the Mutabomb does not hit anything. No medics have been harmed by the Mutabomb. And here comes the Peacemaker. They were on top of everything right there, but they have to be very careful. Oh! A really great drop there by Cecile. And now, cleaning house is in order. Drop it here! Use the Peacemaker, drop it there! Yeah! Oh no, the Orcars are coming, and the Chrono Tanks are now cleaning up this. Ooh, some micros right there, cool. Anyway, coming back here to the No Man's Land on the top side, we are seeing two people here, two players are now trying to poke out their movements. And Thunder is calling in the Black Widows, trying to poke out this MiG. Or aside from that, provide vision over here, so that the Tomahawk launchers can fire GreyArmor. This new cannon is dead. So gameplay lesson, folks. Tomahawk launchers, they have a 2-cell chase radius. So like, let's say you targeted this, you have to run away 3 cells. 3 cells of movement. And then from there, it stops following. So whenever you hear this, you have to be very careful, because they can track you within that 2-cell radius. And it is too slow. Okay, coming back here, Zeus is now sieging. I think it's attacking. What's attacking? I think it's attacking Prism Tower. So there's no AA here, except for the Titans, but that's not enough. Dropping bombs on top of the Titans. Bomb! That's like 5 times being lost there, and GreyArmor is able to steal a couple of infantry, but Exos are dropping down. Exos are now going dead. Mechanical failure upon the drop site. I see a Chinook that's providing vision. You're better off using Orcas for that one instead of Chinooks, but that's another option for you, because Chinooks are cheaper. And oh my god, Grey, you should make Sukhois right now. Make Sukhois or coordinate with Cecile and try to attack. You cannot brute force this alone, because the Tomahawk launchers need to be destroyed. Okay, so one other option you could have done here, go here in the middle. For some reason I had disabled Shroud for some reason. And now the Peacemakers are dropping bombs. 4 Titans are going down. There's only 2. And all of the Tomahawk launchers are dead. We now have 1 Peacemaker coming back as a Vet 3. He's now receiving the Medal of Honor, guys. And they're now trying to destroy this new cannon. It was successful. And we have some movement here from the bottom. It's not looking good for Tanya right there. She only managed to destroy 1 vehicle. And now another run with the use of Peacemakers. Now, if you have this many aircraft, just make a couple of helipads. You will do yourself a favor. What was that? You only had 1 bomb. That was weird and awkward. It's funny at the same time. Zeus is now sieging. I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, it's attacking that. Make use of this, attack this. Siege, destroy the economy. You could deal more damage that way. Because if you think about it, GreyArmor actually has the option to make a halo. Excuse me. Make a halo. Put your inside. Go behind. Go behind the enemy lines and then deploy your psychic blast. With the use of the psychic technology, your psychic ability, you are able to destroy them. Brain melting stalemate. Yes, my good sir. But every player actually has an option. Like this is, so pretty much everyone here is just playing Tango. Now the Zeus is now being pinged, and good on Cecile for deciding to destroy this. And that one refinery is dead. What was that? There's like one thing right there. Is that what he's doing? I don't understand what's going on. Like here, for example, you could put in. What's the forces? Attack here, flank on the sides. Think about it, man. Oh, GreyArmor is floating at 6K. Cecile is out of money. There's like a lot of shit. No one's harvesting the gems anymore. What is going on? We are 61% over. Oh my god, that's a lot of new cannons. They're now attacking the ground. However, Tomahawk launchers somehow outrange. And that's 1 dead. Good. So as far as Thunder is concerned, he has nothing harvesting from here. And the iron cannon is being destroyed. The iron curtain is being destroyed, and it will be boom. Oh, nice shot by GreyArmor. Behold, the bringer of light. Destroy this MCV. What? I don't know. Destroy the MCV. Thunder has no MCV. They would have to make another MCV from the weapons factory, from the wharf. Now Cecile, you had okay. You had 32k. You could go in. If I'm not wrong, it's you guys who had spy satellite earlier. You just had spy satellite. You don't see any troops. You don't see any defenses here. So you have an option to go around, attack here, right? You could do that. So there's a couple of options Cecil right now has to like they could do, and good pick off there with the use of peacemakers. The entire lineup by Agent is not looking good for them now. A really bad time to push in, you know? It's a really bad time because it's their enemy's time to get information. Like, this push could have been earlier. Now let's just speed this up. This troops right here. Yeah, Agent's winning that regardless. Let's just have high speed. Oh my, how many times is GreyArmor going to decrew a lot of stuff? It's just insane. And Zeus is now sieging from afar. Man, my eyes hurt. Wait, my eyes hurt a lot. Oh god. My eyes is staring up. So another no man's land right here. Nothing much going on. It's just a tango moment. 2 steps, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Cecile, you are in position to go here. A good use of XOs, but unfortunately, there's just way too many aircrafts being ready to intercept whatever thing you got in play right there. GreyArmor, finally, you're making me proud, good boy, my boy. I think I've been sending messages to GreyArmor as I'm watching this replay. Oh, I stopped. Yeah, deploy. There's no resistance. Oh yeah. Oh no. And then do one more. There is no resistance. Oh yes. You can't take that. But destroy this, Grey. No. You gotta go here. You have to go here. You have to go here, Grey. No, drop your Yuri! Drop your Yuri! No! You are doing so good! Okay, going back here onto this no man's land on the bottom side. Why are you? I don't understand. What is going on? Yeah. Okay, so that oil is dead. You could push in. Oh my god, we are still not over in this match! There's a bomb! There's a bomb! There's a bomb on top of Thunder. Oh! 2k damage, but not much. Did they use what? Did they use support power? They used the force shield, didn't they? I heard the sound. Oh my god. You know, the lack of reaction from the troops right there is actually astonishing. Like you see a huge ass Thunder coming on your way, and you have 0 survival skills of not moving away from that side. It's like you don't care at all. I feel bad for the soldiers. 0 survival skills in an actual realistic sense. Another set of decrew. Oh my god! GreyArmor, stop! Stop! Oh, you just decrew yourself! Oh my god, Grey! stop murdering the vehicles. Oh my god. Bro, if you could make rifles and then just go in, that would be great. And then you have Titans. Stop harming yourself, friend. Why are you using aircraft against AA? No, not like this. Okay, so Cecile, you have to be very smart here. Play smartly. Use aircraft. Scout information for your Zeus. That's way too forward. And you're gonna lose another Tanya again. Okay, GreyArmor here is pushing in because there's no more tanks left, and GreyArmor is taking in all of the Titans. And there goes the IC. There's no chrono shift ready. Is this the turnaround that we've been waiting, folks? After 1 hour of play session, that disc is going down because of the AA right here. GreyArmor, go! You got this. Go! You got this. You got this. Go, go, go! Temporal incursion. They've requested assistance from the future. Destroyed 2 new cannons, only 1. And now there's troops right here. Wait, my client is sending in the message. Wait. Okay, it was something else. Okay. Woo! I was scared, a little bit scared there. Oh. Oh my god. GreyArmor, destroy this. Like, do that and then you have some sort of progress. Cecile, you have the time. You have the time. You see a lot of troops coming up. Push forward. Go, 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 go. Grey, your impetus is now stopped. Go back. Cecile, you have the time. Go. No. Why aren't your troops receiving orders? Use the Harrier. Destroy the economy. Go. Destroy. Yes. They are still not moving. Where's the movement? No! Charge! GreyArmor's having the same idea! No! Not like this! No! Why? Move! No! Not like this! GreyArmor, I feel bad. Oh, the beauty bomb is coming in, but it's no use. There's nothing there to change. And all of the GreyArmor's troops are gone. Yes! 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 Oh! The new cannons are dropping in! A lot of decrewed vehicles are right there! New cannons are doing everything that they can! Harriers are dropping in! Dropping like flies! Cecile pushes in! You don't have to worry, these are tank destroyers! All you have there is infantry! They won't die, don't worry! No, it's a base race. Oh, Thunder is coming back, trying to help defend the base. Good damage right here. You could go in, go straight right here, destroy a lot of shit right here. You have a Vic. You can hit and run. We have a Mammoth here that's being IC'd. And no more bombs from this. Grey, you have now been given an opportunity to breathe. Cecile, go around. Pressure from the back. There's nothing stopping you. There's no defense structure. Come on, let's go. What's going on? Thunder is at this is like I can't even formulate my words. What's going on? Wait, give me a moment. What is going? Does he have anything left? Thunder has this. Yeah, like nothing. Oh my god, that's a lot of harvesting operation in one spot. Go right. GreyArmor is right here, and he's gonna. This is like the umpteenth time this has happened. I feel bad for Grey super weapons. Finally, we're able to breathe in, but these things should go back. hide. Why are you running over here? Why are you flying over there? There's nothing for you to go. Oh no, you can't be serious. Oh my god, no, not like this. Don't push in. There's a vision right there. Do not push in. Are there? No, there are some more. That's really weird with Black Widows, right? I don't understand. Like sometimes they just run around there, but there's no more vision anymore. Oh, GreyArmor, you have the breathing room. Okay, guys. There's nothing here. There's no defense. There's no base. There's nothing. Zilch. Nada. Nothing right here. Go attack here. Then push through there. Like you have that time. Oh my god. Why are you going in? Why are you going there? That doesn't make sense. You're not in position to do anything. You want to follow up with your Munipalm? What's going on? And now you lost all of your troops to this one detachment here that hasn't reached 10k. What is going on with this game? What is going on? Whew. Okay, I'm very sorry, but it's just that my eyes hurt, and I'm just looking at the time, and I still have work to do. How long has the video has been recording for 1 hour and 6 minutes? Oh my god! A Yuri Titan Orca? What? What is this game? Now there's some troops right here. It's being reinforced. GreyArmor, you had the time. GreyArmor and Cecile, you have the opportunity to come here, and now they are pressured again by the Prism teleport. Hey, John. Excuse me. Why is this low powered? Why is this powered down? Turn it up. Turn it up. No. What is going on? Why do you have a lot of things turned off? What is going on? Finally, but they have already left. What? Another mine. Okay, like the other. Okay, like you could do this, right? But the other option you have is to try to deny harvesting operations here, like damage them. Okay. The only way for this game to finish is go through the side. Okay, Grey, are you? And my dog is. Nah, my dog is having a. It's very noisy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe someone's at my door or something. I don't know. But GreyArmor here is being lobotomized. My dogs don't stop yelling. They don't stop barking. And this base here from Grey is destroyed, except for this. This will be alive, and they will be dropped. Oh my god, the IC is alive. My dog. What is going? I don't. Hey, come on. Give me a moment. Oh boy, I'm feeling very lightheaded right now. But let's continue. Cecile, you have a lot of troops right there. GreyArmor doesn't have power. He's low power right now. Does he have? Oh shit! Oh, never mind. He has a war factory. I was gonna say, oh no, they are now in life support. I was going to say that, but he still has war factory. He does have 2 minutes and 30 seconds build time for that one. So if anything, they have to be very careful and not lose this. Yes! Yes, Cecile! Yes! Yes! And the Yuri! Yes! Yes! Grey! Good! Yes! Be careful of this! Grey! Don't get destroyed with this! Yes! Oh! That's okay, that's okay. That's what I've been trying to say when you had the Yuri spawn from here. Yes! Another thing you could do, place it here. And Cecile is now pressuring on this side. Oh, yeah, good maneuver right there. Good. I would do the same. Fall back, don't engage. Why do you have a lot of Harriers? And the Mutabomb, Grey's able to help right there. However, his targets are prism cannons, which they will pretty much eat the brutes for breakfast. Nothing much he could do there. And 2 new cannons in position. The Bringer of Light. Boom! And now GreyArmor has his MCV back online again. And there, Thunder is now debating if he's gonna go in. Agent is coming in, trying to provide information. Dropping bombs on top of power, which is not the worst thing you can do. Actually, it's the best thing you can do right now. Because again, Peacemakers don't have the best building damage. It's serviceable, but for target-wise, that's the best thing you can target there. So pretty much, Cecile's. It's only Cecile right now. Where is where is GreyArmor's MCV? Are you shitting me? He lost it again. Okay, this game gotta be over because there are now in live support, ladies and gents. It is official. They have to do everything. GreyArmor has nothing left but harvesters. Harvester, new cannons, and like GreyArmor is only artillery at this point. Thunder is now bringing in the pain on this. Nah, he's not doing the work there. He's coming back to help. Nah, yeah. Oh, okay. What is going on? Decide. Okay. They're going back to defend. GreyArmor is pushing in with the harvesters. They're not doing much because there's no more troops left to enjoy that. However, with the amount of the amount of artillery is gonna be very, very dangerous for them to push in. How the hell did GreyArmor? Okay, so he still has an airfield. Bro, you still have this. Make some plays. Make like be an Air Force guy or something. Focus. Help your teammate that way. Cause you don't have anything left. Your new cannons are dead, and 2 of your bigs are down too. Okay, I think I would have to speed this up. It's just life support at this point. Cecile is not doing anything else here. So regardless of what's gonna happen, it's gonna be very hard for Cecile to win the game for the both of them. Because again, there's a use of Chronosphere. Chronosphere can always come back, go from behind and then siege, right? Like destroy the buildings right there. Versus Cecile doesn't have a lot of money. Like that's one thing I could do. Go here, destroy the refinery. That will be a big damage. And yeah, again, I'll just speed this up because it's oh my god. 30k. Oh, okay. They managed to move this time. But sadly they're gonna go down from 30k to 8k. There's a 22k damage. I think there was a temporal incursion. Not much left. Yeah, there's still a chrono shift ready. I'm gonna bring the Titans and then go here or something. Or maybe just prism cannon and cryo launchers. That's a good thing you can do there. Pretty much this MCV is down shortly. And GreyArmor is bringing in the Yaks, trying to do some sort of damage, but remember, he only has 1 airfield, and it's gonna be very costly for time-consuming for him to rearm them. 2 Yaks going down, 3 Yaks going down, all Yaks going down. No, this did not have enough ammo. So there, Cecile dealt. I think he destroyed a refinery there. So they've been scanning here. just destroy this, and then you have no more problems from GreyArmor. He's pretty much out of the game at that point. Yep. Oh my god, 95% over. Oh. It's a very long game, ladies and gents. And mind you, it's a classic CA settings, right? Like the regular CA settings on a regular 2v2 map. It's not even a 3v, it's not even a 4v4 map with 2v2 setting, right? Like maps like those, you have a lot of eco for just each player in one team to handle. Right now, Thunder has all of the time in the world to attack from here. Why are you going in? Cecile is in life support. You don't have to come back. There's zero reason for you to come back to help defend. Let your friend defend there. And, like, be efficient with the time and attack from here. So, whoa, what a game. I still don't understand why you're coming in with that one. But I digress. It's okay. At this point, you're already there. You're already there. So right now we are just seeing, and this is like the Ottoman Empire, right? Like a huge existence of a country, and then just slowly dying down as the time goes on. It's like that. Oh my god. Oh, 1 hour 23 minutes, the longest game. Probably the longest game CA has ever witnessed. And the recording I have right now is 1 hour 16 minutes. I still have work to do. And that, my friends, is intersection between Agent Thunder and Cecile in GreyArmor. Jarkill, our spectator, was really spent. You know, he felt tired even if he was just watching. Alright. Thanks for the time, folks. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. It's definitely a crazy match. Yeah, crazy match. Perhaps because of like not much exposure to how like CA plays or something. But that's fine. We could get there eventually. So yeah, see you on the next video.
Battle control terminated.